Hello everyone, I'm just getting back from the legal observation that I did and it was amazing. Some of the things that I got out of it, I'm just going to try to keep this video brief. Some of the things that I got out of it is to try to avoid getting caught up in distractions. There were so many distractions, people coming in and out of the courtroom, and the interpreter did a great job with not getting distracted. Another thing that I got out of it, she kind of signed simultaneously in real time, and that was beneficial in this case for the consumer. For an example, she signed something that the judge said that the judge was like, oh wait a minute, she mixed up the date or something like that, and then the immediately the deaf consumer kind of giggled, which means that the interpreter signed it at the real time where the consumer was able to understand and get it, and that's important, and it was good to see that. There was another time when I watched the interpreter process information, like directions. The judge gave directions and the interpreter kind of thought about what it looks like, and then she interpreted it, she signed it, and then moved on with the rest of the case. It was awesome. The next thing, I realized that there needs to be more black and brown interpreters. A lot of my deaf friends and a lot of people always say there needs to be more black and brown interpreters in probably every setting, legal, theater, medical, everything, just to depict the black essence, you know, to depict that and to just give off our vibes, you know, the way that we do. So there needs to be more black and brown interpreters. There was another interpreting student there, and she was observing too. So it was good. The interpreter sat with us after the court case, and we talked about a lot of things, and we asked questions, and basically what was being drilled in my head is the same thing that my teacher always say: show me, don't tell me. Because especially in the legal setting, you have all of these big words, and you know, if the interpreter would sit there and sign or fingerspell all of those words, it would take her forever to try to get through the court case, or there would be a whole bunch of lag time. But she interpret what the meaning of everything, you know, just what's the meaning. Like, she showed what the judge was saying. And you got to think about it. Sign language is a visual language. Deaf people hear with their eyes. So instead of giving them word, blah, 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 you have to show them. And that's what the interpreter did. And that's what keeps getting drilled in my head. And I have to keep remember, because when I sign, being a novice interpreter, I'm still thinking English, word. I still am, I have those moments where I want to show you, or if I can't get my point across through words, and then I try to figure out how to show you. But I need to show and not tell. And that's a big part of what I learned not what I learned, but just what kept getting drilled in my head. She told me what I need to focus on with the setting that I want to focus on. I want to focus on healthcare setting. I mentioned that before. And so she told me what I needed to focus on in order to be, you know, successful in that setting. She also said if I wanted to also interpret in the legal field, she also told me what I needed to focus on if I wanted to do legal. So basically, what I got out of my experience today was that I want to be a really good interpreter. Of course, when you're going to school for something, you want to be one of the best. But what I got out of that was that it takes time, it takes repetition. You have to have a mentor, you have to have someone, you have to observe, you have to get involved, you have to ask questions. Don't be afraid. And be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. And just trust the process. It was an amazing experience today. I'm looking forward to doing a lot more observations and more videos on my my journey to becoming an interpreter. I have 2 more semesters left. You know, I can make a video going back to talk about what it took to get to this place and my learning, and I probably will do that because I started these videos later in my process, and now I only have 2 semesters. But if there's any questions or comments or anything, just, you know, post it and I will try to get back to you, answer or whatever. But today was a really good day, and I enjoyed the experience and I enjoyed the observation, and I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot, and I'm getting more and more excited and ready to interpret prayerfully. With God's grace, I can interpret anything with the training and the learning and the preparing that it takes. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time.